my parents, they raised us to be worriers for sure. They wanted us to be cautious. So when we left the house growing up, we were told two things. Make good choices and don't get abducted. Which I understand the intention of that was stranger danger, but for me it instilled this sort of false confidence, where I was like, me? People want to take me home? So anytime I saw a white van, I was like, that's a van. So it's no wonder that I have anxiety now. I sleep with a weighted blanket. Anybody else? Okay, so one person who's really out there and the rest of you social anxiety, that's all right. For those of you who don't know, you get used to the weight of the blanket as time goes on. So whatever weight you start with, you keep having to add more weight, add more blankets to suppress the demons below. So the weight that I started with was 25 pounds. And then now I actually just sleep with a refrigerator on top of me. It is kind of curious that I worry so much that my parents' generation, they did not give a fuck. They weren't scared of shit. They would be pumping gas, talking on the phone, smoking a cigarette in the bath while making toast. Yeah. And then my generation, we don't answer the phone if it's not a number that's saved. Just a little cautious. I also blame my parents for the reason I'm not good with money. There was a study that was done, this was true. I read an article about it, so I heard a podcast, which means that I saw a TikTok. And it talks about how women, when they're young girls, they're coached to save, be safer with money, put it in a savings account. And men, when they're young boys, they're encouraged to take financial risks, make investments, things like that. And I really took that to heart because all of the investing I do is emotional. Don't know Fidelity. She sounds nice. I know I'm bad with finances because my primary source of income is actually just returning purchases. And when I say I'm moving some money around, it just means I'm rearranging the bills in my wallet. So all the presidents are facing the same way, looking at each other's butts. I will pay for a date. I'll do that. I tend to pay for dates if I know they're the last date we're gonna go on. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you know you're gonna put your dog down. You're like, what do you want to do today? What do you want to eat? Oh, you guys, it's fine. They're all fine. They're happy in situationship heaven. They're fine. I always debate this portion of my set because, as a feminist, I don't love that I talk about guys for 5 minutes straight. But as a woman existing, I just love that I get to talk for 5 minutes straight. So here we go. Take all the time. I matched with a guy on Bumble, and my opening line to him was, fuck, marry, kill, bread, cheese, dessert. And if you've heard that before, nice, we've matched before. Fuck, marry, kill, bread, cheese, dessert. He said, fuck you, marry you, kill Joe Biden. So someone needs to tell Joe Biden that him and I both dodged a bullet. Thank you. I do have political preferences set on my dating app, so I pay so that the political profile, or the profiles I see are either liberal or other. And other is a risk, choosing other. Because you don't know if it's hey, I'm so liberal, there was no socialist tag. Or it's hey, I'm so conservative, there's no QAnon tag. The cost-benefit analysis of this choice, though, put it through the calculator, figure it out, what's the risk, it's $50. It is if I buy my own Plan B or not. Worth it. I'm really afraid about getting pregnant. Baby's a blessing, don't get me wrong. I'm just so not ready for that. You heard the rest of my set. I think you would agree. So that's why I use 3 forms of contraception. Take the pill, always use a condom, and then I leave my Invisalign in when we have sex. It's proven effective. But there are some more options out there for us these days, though. Medicine is evolving, so I'm thinking about trying a new one. It's like an evolution of the pull-out method, except I pull out my Invisalign during sex and just let the saliva hang across us. You're like, did you finish? Thanks, everybody. I'm Whitney.